I'd just like to clarify a point about Lucy Connolly before going to bed, because I'm really too ill to stay up and do any more videos. But somebody said Lucy Connolly didn't call for asylum hotels to be burnt. It's true. She said she didn't care if they were. Semantically, that is probably very similar to the sort of questions that Farage was asking, the sort of provoking questions. And it's in the hands of a judge or a jury to interpret how those words are understood. In the case of Lucy Connolly, she pleaded guilty to the crime and was therefore sentenced on the basis of that. I still think that leniency should have been shown, or clemency should have been given to her, particularly in the light of the clemency gifted to Mike Amesbury, and the leniency today to the fellow accused of provoking, using similarly provocative language. It's all a matter of interpretation. If these two cases had actually gone formally to trial, with both individuals pleading not guilty, it would be a sort of two cases that we could judge against each other very clearly. But there are so many variables in these two cases; it's very difficult to make a clear-cut statement. Except it is disappointing that when the opportunity for clemency was there, it wasn't taken, and I am profoundly disappointed in the various inconsistencies in justice, the tardiness of justice that we see at the moment, and the way justice seems to be manipulated by a lot of very large organisations, and justice is delayed for ordinary people. I think we have to do a great deal to sort out the justice system in Britain, and I find it ironic and sad that we have a Prime Minister who is a senior legal expert, and actually since he has taken power, our justice system seems to have got worse rather than better. I find that ironic and deeply depressing. But certainly I think both Lucy Connolly and I forget the name. As I say, I'm so sorry. I'm not well. I came back yesterday with a slightly sore throat, which has settled. And I can't remember the name of the fellow who was acquitted this morning, who was found not guilty this morning. But I think both of these people used ill-considered words. We often use ill-considered words in haste. We regret them later, and I think we need to be very careful. What our words do. I remember very much the story about the gossip and the curé d'art, and he pointed out the gossip spreads, so you don't have control of the effect of your words. But at the same time, I think we're in a difficult position if we are to be imprisoned for the foolishness of the things that we say.